Okay, so we are on a roll here, and let's just keep going. Let's actually, it says here, fill in the boxes below and click to submit to add a new post to the blog. Well, gosh, what boxes? What submit button? Well, let's just HTML form. Let's just do that. W3 schools, always a safe bet here. And let's just grab some, just grab some forms here. I'm a big fan here of, it says, choosing your favorite language, submit button. Hey, this looks pretty spiffy here. Yeah, I can just grab this form maybe. Yeah. Example code. Love it. Love it. Okay, so create a post. And let's go ahead, indent that over. So label for first name, but we don't want to call it first name. It's going to be post, it'll just be our post title. Okay. And this here, let's delete this for now because we are going to need to work on that later. Just be careful when you, okay. And now we have to change a couple things here simultaneously, right? We have fname is 1, 2, 3 times in this value. So this value is like a base value. We don't want to worry about that right now. So one thing is in a platform like this, you can hold down either Control or Option or Alt, and you see now I have 3 cursors. So now I can just change fname to, for example, title, and it changes just across the board like that. Pretty spiffy, huh? I'll change this one, and this one I'm actually going to call, let's put, we put title, I guess maybe subtitle. Subtitle, that could be a thing we would want a blog to have. Call it subtitle here, and it's not going to have any base value. I can just get rid of this altogether. Okay, and then we have a submit button. We're not quite ready because we probably want some other stuff here. So let's go ahead and refresh. Now, I believe if I just press refresh here, yeah, we have title, subtitle, and then we have a submit button, which doesn't do anything. That's fine by me. Okay, this title, we want a big box field for text. So how do we get a big thing of text here? Well, let's see here. We have a form element and a text. This is actually form attributes, form elements. Here's our full list of stuff. So text area. Text area is definitely the way we want to go. Let me take a look here at text area. Here it is. Oh, and we can put the name of it, and then if we want any basic text in there. So here we go, title, text area. We can omit the standardized message there, and we will call it okay. I don't know why they indent it like that, but so be it. Okay, well that's just gonna bug me now. Okay, if this ever happens to you folks, this is what you do. You grab the whole thing and you shift tab, because tab indents it inward, shift tab indents it back, and then you just do that. Beautiful. All right, we'll call it message. So we'll call this the body of the post. Rows 10, columns 30. Sure, let's go with that. And I think you can go beyond that. I don't think those are max. Those are just like setting the size of the box. So let's go ahead, take a look at the size of our box here. We can make it bigger, wider, I mean, right? What if we just don't set any width or height? I'm just going to cut these out. Oh, then it's super small. All right, let's paste them back in. Rows, we'll say columns are going to be double it to 60 and double it to 20. And, okay, well, maybe not 20. 60 is fine. Okay. Okay, you know, good enough. We could use another break there. Yeah, make a little. Now we'll actually come and play with this in a little bit with Bootstrap, but first I want to just make the form here. Okay, I have a title, subtitle, and we should have a label for it as well. And the label has to match up with this. So this is a label for the body, and it is the body of the post. Okay, and then I'm going to put one more thing in here, and it's going to be called category. And I'd like my blogs to have a certain category, and this will come up. This will be useful in our demo here of the database, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at multiple valued lists here. So we can make a select list here where people sets defined drop downs like this, and I believe it allows you to also create your own elements in it. Let's see here. Allow multiple selection. Data list. That's what we want. Data list. So data lists, so it says a predefined option if input users will see a drop of predefined options they can enter, and so on. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, browser. Right. Let's go ahead and run it, and you can see here. So let's say we don't want to use any of these. We want to use Microsoft Edge because that's where it's at. Well, we can submit, and now we have a new category of Edge, and it will actually it will actually work that way. So this is nice because we can actually use this to our benefit in that we can use this to as an input for new blank forms as well. Okay, if that makes sense. Because what I can do here one more time is I can specify what's down here, and then you can add in new categories as well. You can have the person type it in. So that's really nice because if you have categories and you want to make a new category, you just can put it in right there. So speaking of categories, let's just pop this one in here. And again, we have our different options. And right now, let's just not start with any options. No, we'll start with one option, and it's going to be a post on Python. And we're going to have a post on spam. We love our spam. You know, the meat, the canned meat, that's where it's at. Okay, and these are not browsers. We're going to use our trick again here. Oops. I'm going to jump this one, keep this one in here as well. Ay. Not quite. All right, well. You see that one was browser. Okay, list ID. The list is going to be called category. Categories. And the name is going to be, oh, I see. And it's going to be, the name is category. The list is category. The name of the field is category, but it refers to a list, which is categories. Very clever. Okay, and I guess we should, since we're into labels and such, let's just label this one too. All right, and it's going to be called category, right, is the name of the field, and it's going to be category. And there we go. And let's give it a shot, see what it looks like. Body, here's our category, and we can Python spam, IB. That's great. Great stuff. Working like a charm here.